Alright, here we are. Hi, hi. I hope the sound's okay. Alright, I hope everything's okay. I hope the sound's proper set. Hi guys, welcome in. My name is Nina. I'm an illustrator and comic artist. Today we'll be drawing with Rebelle 7. It's a really nice software. What's going on? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Let's start drawing. I do need a reference for Alyssa. Let me zoom out a little bit so I can print her. And how do I put a reference in here? I don't know, I know there is a window for a reference that allows you to put it outside of the canvas. But I'd have to save and import and stuff. And I don't feel like, I feel like copying and pasting. Hello gorgeous, welcome in. How are you today? I just lost my pen. I'm a little bit zooted today. I'm kinda slow. Today we're using a different software. I'm using Rebelle 7. Have you heard of it? When I first met Rebelle, it was Rebelle 3. I'm so proud of Rebelle for going this far. It's now Rebelle 7. We'll be drawing Alyssa. Do you remember that character, one of the main characters of that my friend's story, Mauricio? Mauricio wrote a story. I don't know the full name yet. Something Avalon. Let me check. Oh no, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Yeah. Let me just get back here. Uh-oh. Here, Ordem de Avalon. Oh no, it's called Ordem de Avalon. And we are probably losing her leg. Yeah, let me put the reference down so I don't miss it again. I've heard you talk about it, but I haven't tried it yet. Oh yeah, it's a nice software. You get the chance to check on it today. See this texture, I love this texture. I also love this pencil. This is like my favorite pencil of all softwares. It looks so good. You can change the configurations as well, so I will be going very sketchy at the beginning. That's real nice and chalky. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? So I read this story and Alyssa is very cute. She's such a cutie. So we'll be drawing her in a cute pose. She's kind of cheerful. Oh, I forgot how to draw. Wait a second. I'll have to figure out some stuff here. Why don't you always stream at this hour? Really works for me. Oh, but it doesn't work for Brazilian people because people are working at this time. It's 2 p.m. So most of my friends are working. My husband's working. My husband showed up on stream yesterday. He was making jokes about my Easter bunny. So it's not the easiest time. I mean, it works for me as well, but not every day because sometimes I have to go out. So I wouldn't be able to stream every day. But it works for me if it's like here and there. Okay, Alyssa kind of has these things where her legs are kind of twisty. I've seen it in a lot of his drawings. So she'll be like knees to the inside pose. She does it a lot, so I'm trying to keep it in character. I'm thinking about using watercolors for this one because I do like watercolors a lot, but if you guys wanna see me try any other medias here, we have oil and acrylic, express oil, watercolors, inks. Oh, we are definitely gonna use ink. Pencil, pastels. I hate pastels, we're not doing this. Markers, airbrush, favorites. What do I do with favorites? Not sure. I'm not sure about this arm though. I may change this right arm. I don't think it's working properly for me, but I'm keeping the left one up. Like she's very happy and cheerful. She'll be just like waving. Like, what feels more natural to you, the peace sign or the waving? I feel like the waving is more natural. Her hand is huge. I'm gonna fix that. Poor thing, she has huge hands. Okay, kind of better. I don't like when they have very, very thin arms. And I remember once one almost customer, he didn't become a customer in the end. It was like, lol, never mind. But he complained about my characters being too chubby. He said the arms and legs I drew were too chubby, weren't elegant or pretty at all. And this complaint kind of sticks to me because I don't think my characters are chubby at all. And it makes me think of like, how do we see people in reality? Like, are these people you're worshipping, this image of people you're worshipping, is this even real? Because people aren't that skinny in real life, unless you're a K-pop fan, because those girls are very, very skinny. Some of them kind of look like brooms. And it seems unhealthy because there's a lot of pressure for them to stay skinny. It really, really looks unhealthy. She has some sort of tattoo on her face. And let me give her somebody because she's not that skinny. She wears this short jacket. I don't know why I'm describing it, because you guys can see it, the reference is up there. I'm not sure if she wears a belt, I'll have to check it, because she's seated and part of her outfit is covered. She wears a belt. Oh, it's not a skirt, it's a dress. It's a dress. I thought it was a mini skirt. And her clothing has this pattern. And she has a ponytail. So I'm pulling her ponytail to the right side. I mean, our right side, but her left side. Long sleeves. Oh, the sleeves are a little longer actually, and it goes up on this side. I think her face could be a little smaller, and her nose could go up a little bit. Yeah, she's looking cuter. She has this pocket. we should do a draw this in your style to go around. I think that would be fun. Oh, I had a nice idea. I wanted to invite you and maybe more people. I don't know if I'll get more people to join, but I'll try. I had this idea where we all draw together in the same picture and it's gonna go crazy. I'll check with other people if they can join. I think it would be fun. Yeah, but what kind of draw this in your style? Because like you have to make like one picture and ask people to draw. And the hardest part is to get people to join. Where's the reference for this girl? It's above her knee. This girl has a little bit of a weird leg case. Yeah, but we have so many artists in my server and yours. I think people would do it. I can ask if they'd be up for it first. Yeah, in my experience, every time you ask if people are up for it, they say they are, but they don't always join. And I like to make draw this in your style with some sort of prize. To give people something for their effort. Yeah, I think I'll leave this arm behind here. I think it looks a little better. I don't know if she has an extra pocket on her right arm as well. How long is her hair? Oh, it's this long. Okay, so I got it right. There's other thing that we could do as well. That is, you know, Gartic phone. It's kind of like Gartic phone, but it's not exactly Gartic phone. You make a drawing, and then it's like a draw this in your style, but not everyone get access to the drawing at the first moment. Like you get a bunch of people, like at least 5 people, and then you show the first one a drawing and say, okay, now draw this in your style. And then the person makes a version of it, and you don't get to see it. And then this person shows their version to another one, you know? And in the end, we may or may not get a completely different drawing, because the next artist will be drawing the version of the previous artist, but we only get to see all the versions in the end. What do you think? We should do something like this. I'm not against a draw this in your style, of course. Why do I keep getting notifications? I'm live. Alright, She's not looking bad. Now let's check the reference and see if I forgot something. She has this pattern here. What else? It's a high thing here. What else am I forgetting? Miss Alyssa. Oh, she has this sort of frilling. On the bottom of her jacket. Yeah, not gonna be easy to ink this. It's a lot of detailing. I mean, not that it's gonna be hard, but it's just gonna take a while. Apparently she has a little bag on the right side as well. Let's see if she has something I'm forgetting. Yeah, she has a little bag. And she's carrying a sword, but I'm not drawing the sword, sorry. She also has a backpack. I'm ignoring the backpack. I'm definitely ignoring the backpack. She does have another pocket here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's ink. Line art is my passion. No, but I'm being honest, I swear. That's too much. Now, line art in this software can be a little tricky because this is supposed to emulate a real pen and not a digital pen. So the connections can be a little weird, or actually how they would work in reality. You see, the paper kind of absorbs the ink as it's loading. Can you see it? The paper is absorbing the ink, and if you add more ink in the spot where there is already ink, it looks different than the rest, you see. And it's spilling to the side a little bit because, yeah, that's how ink pen works in real life. But at least you have Control Z, right? This is a nice experience. I mean, you can lower down the water thing. You can lower the amount of water. Monka, I don't know what that graphic sign on the A means. Is it supposed to be nasal, open, closed? I don't know. Monka de Chinese Batran. Old Chinese man work. Romanian idiom for a task that isn't complicated per se. It just takes a while. Old Chinese man work. Yeah, we don't have it, this kind of thing here. What do we have for a task that takes long? Do we have a say or something for a task that takes long? We have trampo. Well, trampo works for every work, for every trabalho. Trampo is a trabalho. But like, do we have an expression to say that that work is lengthy? Vai dar pano pra manga. Nossa, mas isso vai dar pano pra manga. I forgot we had pano pra manga. Okay, how do I translate that? It will take fabric to sew a sleeve. It's kinda like this, because I don't know if you have any sewing experience, Toby, but the sleeves take a lot of fabric. So we have this expression that when something is gonna last long or it's gonna become something big, you say vai dar pano pra manga. It's gonna take fabric for sleeves. I love Brazilian expressions. We should do a stream where I present you guys Brazilian expressions and you try to figure out what it means. We totally should do that. We should put on some friends in a call, some foreign friends in a call, and show them a list of Brazilian expressions and see if they can guess what they mean. Like, I have some here that I really like. At night, all cats are I don't know, is there an expression in English for pardos? À noite todos os gatos são pardos. It's like saying at night all cats are gray. Now can you guess what it means? Oh no, wrong layer. At night all cats are gray. But my favorite Brazilian expression of all time, of all of the existing ones, ficou igual a sua cara. This one's my favorite. It's unbeatable. I don't think any other language has some expression that is so salty that burns this much. I love this expression. What does it mean? It means it's not it looks. Turned out just like your face. It turned out just like your face. It's like when you show... What's happening? Wait, just a second. My cat got his paw stuck under my door because it was trying to open the door and it didn't work. It turned out just like your face. It's like when you do something, like let me say I show you a drawing. I just made this drawing, hey, and I show you. And I'm like, hey, what do you think of my drawing? And then you look at the drawing and you answer me, it turned out just like your face. What do you think it means? Is it a good thing or a bad thing for you? Her hair is not very long on the top part. Depends on how the face in question looks like. Actually, it doesn't. It turned out just like your face. It means you did a poor job, plus you're ugly. That's pretty much what it means. And the best part of it is that mothers say it a lot to their kids. And it usually is followed of, go do it again, do it all over again. I'm on the wrong layer again, right? Yeah, definitely. Pode ir tirando o cavalinho da chuva. I like it a lot as well. You may take your little horse out of the rain. Or you better take your little horse out of the rain. We have a lot of diminutives in Portuguese, so they don't really exist in English. Remove the little horse from the rain. Yeah, you say that. Remove the little horse of the rain. You better remove your little horse of the rain. Pode ir tirando o seu cavalinho da chuva. It's also something mothers say a lot to their kids. And there's so much more. I don't understand how the rest of the world lives without those expressions in particular. I'm aware they have different ones that are really good, but I wouldn't know how to express myself. Sometimes in English, I use some of those Brazilian expressions because they mean so much. My favorite Romanian expression is more like a lesson in life, harsh and cynical one. Those who won't let die, won't let you leave. I'm not sure I get it. Those who you won't let die. Someone's dying and you have to let that person die, or else it won't let you leave. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. And honestly, I kind of agree with it. Yeah, I feel like there's something you want really bad, but you're not having any success in getting this thing, and it's holding you back from doing other stuff, probably. So sometimes things are a waste of time, and you have to know when to stop, right? It's not easy to know which ones or when to stop. That's the hard part. Like, what's the difference from being persistent to being just wasting your time? That's really difficult to know. If I got it correctly, if you're not being literal, because it could be literal, it could be about people. I'm not being 100% literal here. Her belt is kind of thin. Like, let me find another good one. I can't remember that in mind, but oh, this one. There's a say in Portuguese that says that lies have short legs. We say that a lot. It says mentira tem perna curta. So we say that lies have short legs. And when I was in high school, I was in second year of high school. There was this guy in third year of high school, and he was, poor thing, he was one of the older of his class, but he was so short. People would mistake him for being younger just because he was very short. And guess his nickname? Mentira. His nickname was Mentira because he had short legs. So yeah, picture having a friend and this friend's nickname is Lie. I mean, he wasn't particularly my friend, but poor thing. I'm guessing he didn't like the nickname. I wouldn't. everything was really short. We have the same one here. I think it's kind of universal. Probably. It makes a lot of sense. When I was studying Japanese, I learned some Japanese expressions. And I must say, these expressions are very bound to the society because they don't make that much sense in Portuguese if you think of it, or in Brazil at all. They have us say that, what's the name? I forgot the name. What's the name of this thing? You hit it with a hammer. It's a pin. No, it's not a pin. What's the name? It's a nail. I guess it's a nail. It's a nail, right? So they have us say that a nail that stands out gets hit on the head. Nail, thank you. It's a nail. Nail for me is like my nails, but that's why I take too long to remember this. But so they say that a nail that stands out gets hit on the head. And I was like, why, Japanese people? Why? Why do you want people to be all the same? But then you want students to get the highest grades and show it in the hallway. It doesn't make that much sense to me. Like, stand out in which way? Because there are different ways you can stand out, right? I guess they say you're just supposed to fit in and not stand out in your community or something. But I don't really agree with this say. Kind of similar. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh my dog, I have to save it. So far, if I lose it, I'm just gonna cry. Let's call it Alyssa fanart. Kind of similar to the squeaky wheel gets the grease. It doesn't sound like a bad thing. I would like to get the grease if I was a squeaky wheel, wouldn't you? Because it would solve your problem. Like this one you said, it's more like quem não chora não mama. We have a say in Brazil that says quem não chora não mama, and it means if you don't cry, you don't, how can I translate it? Like a kid that doesn't cry doesn't get the meal, you know, doesn't get the food. It's about babies. So babies cry and get fed. The crying is inconvenient, but it's like letting you know you need something. I don't love how this turned out. Let's try it again. And they have another say in Japanese, and hold on tight, don't repeat this because it's a bad expression. It's a really bad expression. You only say this if you're a vandal with a bad mouth. So they have this expression. Do you know how we often say shove it in your... I'm not saying the word because I can't. Not that I'm getting demonetized or anything, because I'm not even getting monetized at all here, but I just don't want to say the bad word. But there's this expression where you say shove it in your... So in Japanese, the expression for this translates as die biting your own belly button. That's what I learned. That when you want to send someone to a bad place, you don't say, oh, go to that bad place or shove it in your... No, you say die by kill yourself or die. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Biting your own. It's die. It's not. Yeah, it's not kill because you can't kill, but yeah, it's something about die biting your own belly button. Sounds like a weird effort. I don't think I can reach my own belly button anyway. It's kind of kinky. It's actually very, very rude in Japanese. Very, very rude. So you shouldn't say it. I have no idea. It's a weird suggestion. I have no idea how someone would be able to do it. I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. I can't reach my belly button. Sounds like a useless effort. Maybe that's the offense about having a useless effort. It's not looking bad, right? I'm not really used to this pen tool, but I kind of like it. I'm trying not to make unnecessary lines, but at some point I'll have to delete a thing or two. Like here the line got too thick. Talking about kinky, did anyone notice my sunstone poster on the wall? I don't think people noticed it. It's a very limited edition. I managed to get it. I'm very, very happy about it. Oh, I realized I made a wrong shape here. It's supposed to be round. At least I saw it in time. So here's a little baggie. I barely notice your face. I'm in desktop mode. Okay, I'll help you with it. Just a second. Where's my mouse? Can't see my cursor. It's so small. Oh, I found it. So I have these. I'm decorating my office and I'm adding posters to my wall, as you can see. And there is a sunstone poster over here. I said over here, pointing with the cursor, as you could see it. You probably can't. It is this one here with this girl. Ellie is wearing a Brazil shirt, and Lisa is wearing a costume. It was an exclusive poster for the Brazilian release, the version in Portuguese. own both versions in English and Portuguese. It's open. All right. I'm not sure what to do with her knee. Oh, I see now. Oh, good, good. You saw it. A little bit difficult to make this look symmetric. What's this on her chest? It's like a piece of fabric that goes inside. I don't fully get it, but whatever. Let's just replicate. Should be looking kinda cute. Be right back, gotta call my parents. Alright. No hurries, darling. I wonder if Bella fell asleep again. Thinking the hand's gonna be like this. I'm joking. I'm just joking. Oh no, I got it wrong. I'm just working at the same time. Yeah, I I get it. I was doing the same on your stream. I watched the whole stream. I was saving points for when you get the close-up reward. I watched the whole stream, but I was like quietly drawing. I'm ahead of my time, okay? I'm just getting ready for when the time comes. When the time comes, I'll be ready. You know, I feel like the best thing out of Twitch is being able to do this kind of stuff. You definitely won't be able to do this on YouTube. You start doing this kind of stuff, you'll be demonetized immediately. You'd have to open a OnlyFans or something for this kind of stuff. But Twitch allows a lot of weird stuff to happen, like jumping jacks. I never understood why people enjoy watching those jumping jacks live streams, honestly. Most of the time nothing happens. They just count down numbers. It's just about watching the TVs bounce. Yeah, but they don't bounce. That's the point. I got curious once and then I was like, what is this? And then I clicked and I started watching, and it was mostly like the girl was doing a countdown. And she was doing a countdown for like half an hour, and every time someone subbed or sent her any sort of cash, I don't know if the amount of jumping jacks went higher or something, but the countdown went higher. So she restarted the countdown every time someone donated money to her. And it was weird because it was just her counting. It was really weird just to watch a girl in a bikini counting. I feel like this fit is way bigger than the other one. Have to fix. This fit is foot. Don't be dumb, Nina. You're allowed just to be a little bit dumb. Not too much dumb. I think that's it. I think we covered all the details in her outfit. This is... That sounds boring. Yeah, it's pretty boring. No jumping, no jacks, just numbers. Don't really know why people watch that. Alright, let's start adding colors to this. But I don't know if this paper is the best choice of paper. Thankfully, I can change not only the paper but the colors. So let's get a slightly lighter color for this paper because I think it will apply better. And let's save it. Saving is important. Now let's start coloring. First, her skin color. I'm guessing this is the clearest point I get. What should I use? Watercolor, acrylics? I think I'm going with watercolors. I like the liner. Let's add water. It's very little water. Oh, she's so pinky. Why so pinkish, girl? I'm not a big fan of very saturated colors. I like the saturated. This is looking so awkward. Alright, feels better. Somewhat. Now let's mix some colors and watch it spread because watercolors spread. Look at this. This is so cool. You paint with a slightly darker color in the lightest color and it spreads by itself because it's wet. So you don't really have to do all that before it. This one should be a little smaller. Not crazy about this one. Yeah, it turned out better. I'm gonna put this down a little bit. It spreads. It's very cool. It gets really nice watercolor vibe. Now let's go back to her base color. Her pinky color. pants because that's pretty much it. Because she wears tights. Did you know that eagles in the movies don't sound like actual eagles? They use the sound of hawks instead, because eagles' noise in real life aren't very taken seriously. It's a funny noise they make. It's not intimidating at all. Now with her hair color, I'll still keep layers separated, but it's way less layers than I use in other softwares, because the idea here is that the paint mix with each other. So if you want them to mix, you have to keep them in the same layer. It looks very organic. I like this vibe, this effect. It's not easy to control, but that's just like actual watercolor. Which is pretty much the idea here. I kind of feel like I should paint her legs and add the tights in a new layer. I feel like it's gonna look more the way it has to. fact that you don't really need to blend the painting makes life a little easier. I mean, you blend it if you want, but most of the time you don't have to. Paint does it itself. Let us get this dark. It's almost satanic pink. It's just a dark pink, it's not satanic pink. But it's almost satanic pink. So let's get this dark pink. Satanic pink. It's not my favorite color, satanic pink. I have to make a formal request to Pantone. Pantone must define a color as satanic pink, and it has to be a dark pink that blends well with red. Please, we need satanic pink. Never asked for anything in my life, but I'm asking for a satanic pink now. I want to make a coloring book. That's one of my ambitions in life. What should be the theme? Has to be something creepy, of course. If it's not dark, I'm not even opening the software to draw it. Should it be creatures, vampires, cemetery? A somewhat dark garden or something. Halloween themed. I'm a big fan of vampires. I'm not very good with vampires, but I can be. I can do some research. Keeps leaking to this side. I'm just controlling the leak. Gothic coloring book would have my... I can't read that out loud, woman. Yeah, but it's one of my ambitions. Oh no, I painted her hair. It just spreads unnecessarily at some points. It spreads too much, you can't even tell the difference. I'm going back with this and I'm drying the layer so that I can make a paint. Oh my god, what happened with the fast dry? Water is removed, but layer remains wet. Tried layer. Thank you. On a dry layer it's way easier to control the paint. I'm back anyway. Who's this chick? This is Alyssa. Alyssa is from A Ordem de Avalon. A friend of mine released his comic. I don't know if it was yesterday or 2 days ago, but he released his comic. It's called A Ordem de Avalon. It's currently in Portuguese. It's available on Tapas and something else. But he said he's gonna make an English version, an English translation of it. So anytime soon we'll get the English version. And since you're asking, let me show you. This is the comic. If you go on Tapas or another thing. What's the other one? It's one that Flippy, Isu, I'm not sure. But if you go on Tapas and search for A Ordem de Avalon, you will find the first chapter that's drawn by him. There's a map. I like maps. Maps are cool. And there are amazing scenarios. I do like his backgrounds a lot, and there are these action scenes and badass girls and stuff like that. And here I'm just passing by Order of Avalon, the Knight and the Bastard. Yeah, that's the first chapter, the Knight and the Bastard. It's how the first chapter is called. The Knight is this girl here, and the Bastard is the other one. This is the Bastard. The second girl that shows up here and has strong arms. And story keeps going. I read it already, that's why I'm drawing one of the characters. I'm drawing Alyssa because she's cute. But Kale, the other girl, the bastard girl, is also lovely. She's just buff. She's lovely and buff. That ass. Oops, I can't say that. That booty. I'll have to archive this one. Sorry, this live stream won't be able to be here. I'll have to lose this one. Sorry, but this. Oh, I'm still learning how to stream on YouTube, but hey, here's the story. You can check on it. So I'm just drawing the main character because she's cute. Yeah, unfortunately I'll have to archive this stream. We won't be able to keep the VOD for censor reasons. For reasons that the streamer is stupid and didn't realize we couldn't speak like that on YouTube. Because I clicked that I have read and agreed with the guidelines, so I have to act like I actually read the guidelines. I did. I definitely read the guidelines, of course. Oh, this ink part's not fitting here. Let me fix this. way better. I'm starting to get hungry. I don't even know why I had lunch. Less water. It's not mixing that well, so I'm gonna give it a hand. Saving is important. Always remember to save your files. Our jacket felt more like black, but the color picker tells me it's brown, so we're going with brown. YouTube is so petty and pathetic. It was meant to be an alternative to TV, and yet it's becoming TV, complete with ads and censors. Yeah, I mean, I don't fully disagree with the censorship, because Twitch has some really weird guidelines that you can bend and turn into something else, like artistic nudity with no filter for minors. It's kind of odd. I feel like the issue with YouTube is having this many like guidelines and restrictions, and yet you can find stuff around that shouldn't be there. I can't mention it out loud, but yeah, there's stuff. A Brazilian YouTuber, it's a very famous YouTuber. He made this sort of exposed and showed how you can fall in a very specific kind of child content. I know you understand what I mean. It's not content for children, it's content with children in it. This very specific kind of content, and he showed how you can fall in this loop, and then YouTube starts recommending other stuff. He made an account specifically for it because it's very creepy. And he posted it and he complained about how YouTube censors some sort of stuff, but does nothing about this kind of content. Yeah, there's probably it. I don't know the name, but he posted about it. And you can get this kind of stuff on YouTube. You're not supposed to, because it's illegal everywhere, but you can get this kind of child content on YouTube. You're not supposed to. And when you complain about it, and when you try to warn YouTube that this kind of content exists and shouldn't be there, YouTube just blocks the comments. It doesn't like really remove the content or anything. So it doesn't fix the issue. So are they really worried about the content? That's what I'm asking here. I don't think they are. No, they're worried about the advertisers. Yeah, pretty much it. The advertisers worry over their image if they advertise on videos with certain types of content. Yeah, so the only ones who actually have power here are the advertisers, so they are the only ones who can complain. We can't really. If they didn't listen to Felipe Neto, who are they listening to? Not because I think Felipe Neto is important or anything, but he's big. He's very big. I'm not a fan, but I acknowledge his really, really big. He has a huge following. I don't think he's even making videos anymore, and he still has a whole career out of it. I mean, I don't know what he does actually. Is he doing anything lately? Because I know he got his own company. I know he made stuff for streaming and stuff, but not sure what he's doing out of his life. Not that I care. Aí o Felipe Neto mete a mão nos vespeiros de vez em quando. Eu não sei se é pra aparecer ou que ele realmente quer fazer alguma diferença, mas já vimos que ele faz dessas. Pink on the outline. She's kind of looking like old manga drawing, you know? Those classic old mangas like Macross or something. I'm trying to not take the pen off the canvas, but I feel like I'll have to because the emergency. Oh no, I'll have to mix it here. It leaks a lot. You know, a lot of people have been asking me why I left Twitch for YouTube. Oh no. Let's try again. A lot of people are asking me why I left Twitch for YouTube. I didn't actually leave Twitch, I just won't be streaming there anymore. I still use Twitch to watch other streamers, my streamer friends and stuff, and to comment on stuff around there. I just won't be streaming there anymore. For two main reasons. I have a lot of reasons, but the main reasons I have are that I want to keep everything in one place. Like I already have this YouTube channel I've been working on, making videos and stuff, making animations. And it's easier to people to find everything in one place than telling them, oh, please watch my recorded videos on one place and then watch my live streams in another place. and then check my posted drawings in a different place. I think it's better for me if everything is at one place, and YouTube has a lot of features and a lot of different stuff I can post. I can post on community updates and stuff like that. I just don't have a big following yet, but there is a lot of possibilities that YouTube offers when you get a big following. But not having a big following, like, it's not an issue. I can do whatever I want still, the way I want. I just can't curse or do anything not safe for work here. That's why I'm moving the horror gameplays to Discord. I'm gonna host game nights on Discord so we can play other games and curse in peace. So Discord and YouTube are my main places now. I still have an Instagram and a Twitter account, but to be honest, I barely use Twitter. I hate Twitter so much. It's so annoying. And Instagram, I have it. That's pretty much it. Oh my god, I can't see my cursor. It's so small. Oh, it's here. Found it. Like, I have an Instagram. I'll be updating mostly stories and stuff. But yeah. My main online presence now is Discord and YouTube. Romania has many fake towns. How can a country so small having fake towns? I don't think we have fake towns in Brazil, and it's a huge country. I'm just curious about what is exactly a fake town. Rural communes rather arbitrarily declare towns without really deserving it. Thus, Brazil has glorified the villagers promoted to towns. I mean, what do you call a village? Because it's really hard to know what it is, like in such a big country as we are here. Because there are places that we say that, oh, it has nothing. There's nothing there. It's an end of the world. It's nowhere. It has nothing. But I don't know if we make such a difference of village districts or anything. I don't think we care that much about it. I don't think people think this through most of the time. Like when I decided to move here, people some of my friends were like, what are you gonna do there? There's nothing there. There's actually a lot here. It's just not famous, not touristic. I mean, kinda, but not very much. I need a new layer for details. Stuff that doesn't fit the other layers. If you don't fit in the other layers, you're a detail. No plumbing, no electricity, no sewage, no paved roads. These places are ranked as towns solely because they have a bunch of low-rise apartment blocks. That's it. Yeah, we do have places that have no plumbing, no electricity, no sewage, and no paved roads. That's it's called issues. It's called problems, and we ask the government to fix that because there's people there. If there's people there, they're supposed to have these stuff. They are supposed to have the bare minimum to live. It's not like it's their fault. Like, how are people supposed to make the plumbing themselves? So yeah, unfortunately, these exist. They are sort of invisible because the countries, it's not only the country is too big, but the attention is centered on main cities where there's more people, where there's more money. So we ask, we complain a lot about this and we ask the government to fix it, but you know, it's not that easy. Oh, this tip is too big. The most egregious examples actually held referendums to drop town status. Only one succeeded as far. What's under town? Because here we have city and neighborhood, I guess. It's like neighborhood. Man, you live in a street. The street's part of a neighborhood, bairro, and bairro, neighborhood, is part of a city. City is part of a state. That's how it works in Brazil. And state is part of a region, and region is part of a country. That's how it scales up. What's under town in your country? I need to work on her tights. It has to be very soft. So I'm gonna make a new layer just for this one because I feel like I'll have to drop the opacity. I'll definitely have to lower the opacity here. I think the only different place we have in Brazil is the capital, because it's not a city, it's a federal district. So it's the only place we call district. It's here. And to be honest, I'm not really sure about what's the difference. Why is it a district? What makes it different than everything else? What makes a district different of a city? Why is it considered a district and not a special city? Because it's pretty much the same thing for me, in my understanding. Okay. Name your layers, kids. Don't get lost. What's her eye color? It's kind of golden. I still have to work on her hair. Who bothers me? Stop bothering me. I'm live streaming. We need to add some orange here. Oh, not this orange, for God's sake. Too saturated for me. I'm not really a saturated artist. I like gloomy colors, please. I try to keep everything low on saturation. It's for the best, I promise. Now her hair, finally. Where's her hair? Here. Let's add some shading. Girl, you deserve some shading. Yeah, it's not mixing well, so let's dry the layer and try again. Definitely had to make it smaller. Try the freaking layer. Ugh. Shift D, I'm not used to it yet. Don't know if I'll get used to it anytime soon. Apparently I'm supposed to shift Z if I want to dry the layer. softer color. This one feels too dark. Oh guys, remember to drop a like at the stream, please, if it's not too late. I keep forgetting to ask that. Actually, I'm not a big fan of asking for likes, but since the algorithm is a thing that's really hard to please, I know he likes likes. It's a little bit like God, likes to be pleased. Please drop a like at the video. So you help YouTube think I'm somewhat important. Am I? No, not really, but let's pretend. Choo-doo-doo-doo. Choo-doo-doo. I'm just going too far with this zoom. Don't give me too much zoom, it's too much power. Keep zooming in and out. Oh well, how is it? I think I'm done. I mean, mostly. The main figure is done. I mean, it lacks the blues yet. So I need one more layer for the blues. Lower the opacity to 80, it's usually enough. And dark blue. You painted that so fast. It took me 2 hours. I started the stream at 2 p.m. It's 4. I have like half an hour tops to finish it. So let's add the blues. Dabadi dabada. Não, eu não sabia se você ia pegar esse stream ou não. Eu já falei uns palavrão aqui, então eu infelizmente vou ter que tirar a stream do ar. But here we are. We love watching a pro That's fast. Oh, is it fast? I don't know. I only know how fast I am in comparison to other artists. I have no idea. I don't know how long people usually take to make drawings because I can't measure other people. I can only measure me. By the way, I recommend you measure your time, how long you take to do something. It's very useful because when a customer asks your turnaround time, you'll be well aware. And you don't have to be like, oh, I don't know. It's terrible when you have to answer I don't know to almost anything. So start knowing. I think I'm gonna lower it a little bit more. It's different in this software. I'll put it on 50. 50, not 51 or 49. 50. Oh my god. Can you please? Thank you. Nina ficou olhando. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm really glad you like it. It's not finished yet though. To be honest, I didn't know what to do today on stream because I'm too tired to work on the stuff I've been working the whole week. It's difficult to get to work when you're in pain, like I am today. And I was like, I read your comic and I was like, oh, Alyssa is so cute. Such a baby. And I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing today. You know what? Let's do something cute. Wrong tool. And I really needed to try this software. Tava acompanhando desde o início. Why? Are you secretly watching the live stream? Are you working? We're not gonna tell your boss, we promise. We'll keep it a secret. Writing dialogue for comics is so much, it's a lot of work. Don't overthink it, please. Because when you start overthinking dialogues for comics, you'll be like, oh, this doesn't sound accurate. This doesn't sound natural. And then you end up deleting everything and you don't know what to do. Don't overthink, just do it. Dialogues can be very crazy and make no sense in real life, so I'm bad at social interaction. How am I supposed to make these characters interact normally? They don't need to interact normally, that's the point. Also, how are you bad at social interaction? We've been interacting socially for years. I even lost count on it. Oh, I don't want her to look like she was punched in the face. I have to clear it a little bit. It's just shadow, people. It's just shadow. She didn't get beat. Oh, I'm trying not to overthink. Yeah, please don't overthink. By the way, Bella, I separated your comic and I'm packing it, but I don't know when I'll be able to reach the mail, the post office, to post it for you. I know I won't be doing it today because I'm in pain. I won't be able to stay in line. But as soon as I post it, I'll let you know. Before moving, I lived really close to a post office. It was like 2 blocks away, so it was easier. I guess I've gotten better over the years. Yeah. You know, first thing you gotta keep in mind is that normal doesn't exist. Normal is a lie, people tell you. And being normal is overrated. And to be fair, normal people scare me. I'll have to delete a little bit of this. I love blue shading. Blue shading looks so cute. Like, see, no blues, blues. No blues, blues. Which one do you prefer? No blues or blues? I prefer blues always. Oh, that's okay. Whenever we have the time. Thank you. Thanks for being patient. Now let's give her a little stage. Where should she stepping on? I think gray would be nice. Or greenish. Maybe greenish gray. Do we have shapes here? Water, cyclone. I don't think we have shapes here. I think you have to make your shape. I'm definitely gonna need a new layer for this. It's not perfectly round, but I think it's the best I can make out of my freehand. It's like when you're doing your eyeline and you get it wrong and you try to fix it and then you move it again and it just gets bigger and bigger. So kind of messy, but here. And a little bit of white because I do like it. Let's get another layer. Layers are never enough. Now let's get move ring light. I need to see my screen. I need the splatter. Where's the splatter? Here, the splatter. So we can splat some whites around. This splatter is so I like splattering whites around the drawings, especially the watercolor ones. My mom used to ask if it was dandruff. It's not snow, I can tell you that it's not snowing. I just like the white dots for some reason. Let's reinforce some of them by hand. Oh, she's not perfect, but she's looking cool. I'm gonna make a new layer because I do like a lot of layers. Let's get some grayish color. No, not this one, this one. Let's try a different brush just for the sake of trying a different brush. Ooh, we can do textures on the edges. I don't think it's making any difference. Oh, it's making a very subtle difference. Let me try this other one. Oh, this one's less subtle. Way less subtle. I like this one the most. I like less subtle. The mixing is good. Oh, I'm glad you like it. And talking about likes, guys, drop a like, please. I know, I'm a like hobo. I'll add some more. Just because I feel like it's a little bit empty. So let's make it less empty and give it more texture. I like texture. So I think it's looking cool overall, right? This shape here, it's not my favorite. To be fair. I don't love how this turned out, but... Ugh, meu toque tá me matando. Tá torto. I guess I'll just have to live with it, right? I can't. I can't live with it. I'll try to fix it until I destroy it. This side has no issue, but this side looks weird. See? I know what I'm doing, since I'm such a freak. Oh no, I have the foot issue. Let's hope we can fix this. Not with this one. We can't. Yeah, I'm making it worse. Let me try and fix it better. How do I pull it down with the other layer? Merge layers, okay. Why do you do this? Ok, not perfect, but it turned out better. E o meu toque não tá mais me matando, então vou aceitar que dói menos. Yeah, I'm taking this one. That's it. 2 hours and 18 minutes. That's what took me to make this full drawing. 2 hours, 18 minutes. Let's sign it, because it's over. Ah. Where do I sign it? Now that's the issue. I think I'll sign it here. Oh, the D is too big. If you don't know what my signature means, it means Marina Dutra, which is my name and last name. Actually, not the last name. My last name is Ferreira. It means blacksmith. Which means you guys can call me Nina Blacksmith from now on. I'll take it. I'm glad you like it. Let me save this. I almost closed the file without saving. That's an issue, a serious issue. Love your signature. Thank you, thank you. Glad you like it. Blacksmith Queen. Yeah, Nina Blacksmith. No, not Smith. Eu não sou Nina da Silva. É Nina Ferreira. Nina Blacksmith. You know, a goth girl can't lose her black. You can't do this to me. You can't take the black out of me. It's Blacksmith, please. So that's it, guys. Thanks for showing up today. Maybe I can make a speed paint out of it. Can I make a speed paint out of it? I'm not sure. Let's give a close look, because these textures... Oops. Sorry. Let's take a close look, because these textures are dynamite. The paper texture is gorgeous. Look at this white spats dots here. I love it. This is mostly the software. I really like how it loads the colors, how it blends, and especially the textures. Textures here are great. And this is just ink and watercolors and pencil that we use today. There is much more to it. I still need to learn how to use the foil here. I realized there's foil, that you can add actual gold to your painting, and it behaves like gold. I still don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. I have to find... Oh, the eagle song. Did you know that eagles don't sound like that? They actually use hawk sounds in the movies, because eagles actually sound funny and clumsy. Ficou linda demais, muito obrigada. Oh, de nada, Chuchu. Cadê a minha assinatura que eu matei? Ah, tá aqui de volta. Não sei como matei minha assinatura, mas trouxe ela de volta. Que bom que você gostou. Eu vou exportar e eu te mando uma cópia, viu? Vou mandar... Mando por onde? Era melhor mandar por e-mail, porque o WhatsApp acaba com a qualidade do negócio. Okay, so that's it for today. Today I've been drawing in Rebelle 7. I'll see you guys. Tomorrow's stream will be at 8 p.m. GMT3. So we'll be streaming tomorrow again, but at night, and drawing a little more. Tutu, thanks for showing up. Tutu, beautiful. You are beautiful. You understand of being beautiful. So I'm taking your compliment, because you do understand what you're talking about. Tutu, bye.